Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the newest program in WWE 2K16 universe, EBW. As tonight we start off with Chris Jericho going up against the future, the man, Seth Rollins. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready for this. I'm pumped up. Our first night here, and we got so many great matches. This is our first match of the evening. We have 2 more matches after this. Oh man, here he comes. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins won that title from Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 31. And Rollins has held the title since. And the only reason Rollins is here is because he said here in EBW he can use his wrestling ability better, whatever that's supposed to mean. He stated that in EBW I can actually showcase my wrestling talent and my in-ring presence, and we're gonna see what he means by that right here as he gets ready to take on Y2J, Chris Jericho. We know Seth Rollins is known for being a cocky superstar, being arrogant. I wonder if that's going to come into play. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. The Savior. Y2J, Chris Jericho. Oh man, signature entrance by Chris Jericho. What an entrance. The light bright jack in it all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited for this one. Never before have we seen Jericho versus Rollins, but we're about to. As Chris Jericho makes his way down to the ring, and these fans are on their feet. I'm sure everybody here, including Seth Rollins, has to have respect for Chris Jericho and what he's done in the wrestling business. Chris Jericho's won so many titles over the years. You could go on and on about his history, but that would take up this whole episode. And we don't want to do that. We'll just say that Chris Jericho is a multi-time world champion. And Chris Jericho, maybe one of the best ever, if not at least in the top 50 best ever, for sure. As he and Seth Rollins both make their debut here in EBW. As Seth Rollins and Chris Jericho stare at each other from across the ring. And here we go, Rollins and Jericho. Look like Rollins trying to fake Jericho out there, but Rollins hits that one. And now Seth Rollins trying to go for something there. Chris Jericho fights it off. And now Jericho throwing Rollins down. And now Rollins, oh man, what an elbow. Vicious elbows by Chris Jericho. We know Chris Jericho can get ruthless. Chris Jericho went for a pin there early. Seth Rollins had to realize he could have been very well doomed right there. As Chris Jericho hits the elbow to the top of the head. Seth Rollins trying to make his way back to his feet, slapping Chris Jericho right in the face, and now slamming him into the turnbuckle. And now Rollins with the float over DDT to Chris Jericho. And now Rollins dragging Jericho out. What's he gonna do here? Rollins off the ropes, and Rollins with a step up enziguri to Chris Jericho. And now Rollins maybe looking for a pinfall here. And Chris Jericho gets the shoulder up. And Rollins with a big kick to the face. And now Rollins, another kick to the face of Chris Jericho. And now Rollins may make Chris Jericho tap out here. Chris Jericho wasn't going to give up that early though. And now Seth Rollins trying to go for something. Chris Jericho with a jawbreaker to Rollins. Rollins with that arm drag And now Rollins with a discus elbow right to the face of Jericho. And Jericho gets the shoulder up. He was almost out there. He got a count of 2. And another big kick to that's got me speechless, to Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho gets the shoulder up again. These big kicks by Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins, I think, is getting a little frustrated here. Oh, look at Chris Jericho counter it. Oh, Chris Jericho with a big clothesline into the Bulldog from out of the corner. A signature Chris Jericho move. And where's Chris Jericho going? And Chris Jericho looking for a weapon of some sort. He's got a ladder. Anything goes here in this match. And wait, Rollins catches him right in the ring, and oh my God, right on the ladder with the suplex. You gotta be kidding me. Chris Jericho laid out right on that ladder, and now Rollins going top rope. And a double knee to the face of Jericho. And now going for the pin here. And Chris Jericho getting the shoulder up. And now Rollins dazing Jericho. Another shot to the face. And Jericho reverses it with a dragon screw. And it looks like Seth Rollins hit that bottom rope there. And now Jericho with the shots to the back of Rollins, preventing Rollins from getting up. But Rollins strikes back. And now Rollins throwing Jericho way over the ropes. And now Rollins going to the top rope. What's Seth Rollins doing here? Seth Rollins, a frog splash all the way to the outside. And now look at Rollins. Rollins is feeling it. Rollins has the adrenaline running through his veins. And now look at Rollins with a vicious foot DDT on the outside. Very smart and wise by Rollins. There's no countouts here. Anything goes in this match. And Chris Jericho hit off the steel steps. And this is under Falls Count Anywhere rules. As Rollins lays the ladder out right on top of Chris Jericho. But Chris Jericho getting out of the way. Seth Rollins diving on the Chris Jericho. And he may have hurt himself. And now Seth Rollins trying to get to his base here. And as he picks up Chris Jericho. And Seth Rollins with a big kick right to the gut of Chris Jericho. And now Rollins maybe setting something up here. You gotta wonder what's going through the mind of this guy. Oh my gosh, a Russian leg sweep right into the ladder. Oh, Chris Jericho maybe looking for the walls of Jericho here on the outside. Rollins has nowhere to go. This is Falls Count Anywhere rules. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins may be forced to tap out here. He may be forced to tap out here to Chris Jericho. But wait a minute, Jericho let him out. Seth Rollins wasn't giving up. And now, what's Chris Jericho going to do here? And a shot to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins bounces off the announce table. Look at Rollins move out of the way. But Chris Jericho catches him. Oh my God. Chris Jericho. Oh God, a suplex on the outside. Rollins has to be hurt after that. And now Chris Jericho could be setting up a code breaker here on the outside. Could be setting it up, and a big code breaker right to the face of Rollins. Rollins may be out. And Rollins getting the shoulder up, and Chris Jericho cannot believe that Rollins just kicked out. Chris Jericho is speechless. He's going for another pin here. And Rollins kicked out again. And Chris Jericho is absolutely shocked. As Rollins gets back to his base, running up to Chris Jericho, and Rollins looking for another big suplex to the outside. Oh my God, what a suplex. And now, and Chris Jericho gets the shoulder out. Cover after cover by these men. And now, what the hell is Rollins doing? Don't take apart the announce table. We're on a low budget. Come on now. That's expensive equipment. Rollins taking apart that announce table, and Chris Jericho knocking him down with that flying forearm. And now, Chris Jericho getting the steel steps. This is never a good thing. Those EBW steps as Rollins moves out of the way. And now Rollins with the steel steps. But Jericho experienced there. He knew that that was coming. And now look at Rollins. Rollins backing away from Jericho. And Rollins going into the ring. Jericho throwing those steps in the ring. And Rollins looked like he was going for something there as Chris Jericho gets knocked down. Rollins trying to go to the top rope to get some offense. And now Jericho could be setting up. Oh no, you don't think. Not on the step. No. Oh my God, suplex. A superplex connected with the steel steps and Seth Rollins back. But Seth Rollins somehow gets the shoulder up. How? How is this humanly possible? How is this humanly possible? And look at Rollins. Oh my God, Abracadabra. And now Rollins going to the second rope. And Rollins looking for a senton. And Jericho countered it. And now into a flashback. And now Jericho again trying to cover Rollins. And Rollins again getting the shoulder up. You gotta wonder how either one of these men is still going here. And Rollins trying to get some offense again, and Jericho's busted open. And Rollins taking Jericho down. Jericho is down, but where is Rollins going? Where is Rollins going? It looks like Rollins wants that ladder. I don't know what in the world he's going to do with that. This isn't a ladder match. You can't climb it. There's nothing up there to win, Seth. So tell me what you're going to do with that, because I have no idea. And now Jericho back suplex. Rollins' head hit off the steps. Rollins, that's it. Rollins is done. But Jericho's not going for the pin. I think Jericho wants him to get up. I think Chris Jericho wants to do more punishment. He did not go for the pin there. And now Rollins capitalizing and a DDT to Chris Jericho. Why didn't Chris Jericho go for the pin? That could have been all right there. Seth Rollins' head smacked the steel steps. The back of his head snapped off the steel steps. And now Rollins, again, a big suplex onto the ladder. And now Rollins could be looking to go top rope, maybe hitting that patented Phoenix Splash. But you never know. Seth Rollins at the top rope. A frog splash to Jericho. And now Rollins got that ladder. What's he going to do with that? He's setting it up. What more can you do? What more can you do to a man? Seth Rollins. Oh my God. Seth Rollins is now beating down Chris Jericho. And now Rollins. Oh man, a kick out suplex. And now Rollins looks like he's lost all his stamina here. And now Rollins. Oh, look at Rollins twisting that neck of Jericho. Oh man. Really straining that neck. And Rollins going for a springboard Phoenix Splash, and Jericho out of the way there. And now Rollins turns it around, looking for the discus elbow. Chris Jericho catches him. Walls of Jericho. It could be over. It could be over here. If Chris Jericho can make Rollins submit. And Rollins taps out. Rollins taps out, ladies and gentlemen. And Chris Jericho defeats Seth Rollins. And one hell of a performance by both of these men. What a match. A big mistake caught Rollins. Went for that discus elbow. He hit it the first time. Thought he had Chris Jericho there. But Chris Jericho somehow managed to get the shoulder up. And then Rollins, with the repeated variations of kicks to Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho just wouldn't give up. And this almost cost Seth Rollins right here. As you see here, watch this, ladies and